The power of a single breath, a story of awakening. The air was thick with tension. The room, an executive boardroom in a towering skyscraper, was silent except for the rapid, shallow breathing of James, a high-profile entrepreneur on the verge of burnout. His company was thriving, yet he felt trapped in an endless cycle of stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. No amount of success seemed to fill the void within him. One evening, after another grueling 16-hour workday, he found himself aimlessly wandering into a small meditation center near his office. There, an elderly monk sat peacefully, eyes half closed, a gentle smile on his face. Intrigued, James hesitantly approached and shared his struggles. The monk simply nodded and said, "Close your eyes. Breathe with me." Skeptical but desperate, James obeyed. Inhale deeply, hold, now exhale slowly. With each breath, something shifted. The weight on his shoulders lightened. The storm inside his mind began to quiet. For the first time in years, he felt present fully, undeniably alive. The monk then spoke, "Breath is the bridge between who you are and who you wish to become. Master it, and you will master your life." That single breath marked the beginning of James' transformation. Now, imagine if you could unlock this power for yourself. What if I told you that the most powerful tool for shaping your reality, calming your mind, and unlocking your hidden potential is something you already possess? That tool is your breath. In this journey, we'll explore how something as simple as conscious breathing can reshape not only your thoughts but the very fabric of your existence. Ready to take your first intentional breath toward transformation? Let's begin. The breath as a gateway to transformation. Imagine having a tool so powerful that it can reshape your reality, align your mind with your deepest desires, and unlock hidden potential within you. The best part? You already possess it. That tool is your breath. Breath is more than just a physiological function, it is a bridge between the body and the mind, between the conscious and the subconscious. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, Taoism, and Hinduism, breathwork is considered a sacred practice that harmonizes energy and awakens higher states of awareness. Ancient texts, such as the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, emphasize the power of the pause between breaths, a moment where stillness holds the key to manifestation and enlightenment. However, while these teachings are profound, the real transformation comes when we understand how to integrate breath work into daily life. Let's explore how breath influences the mind, body, and the very nature of reality itself. The science and spirituality of breath. Modern neuroscience supports what ancient wisdom has long suggested: breath is a direct line of communication to the nervous system. When you take slow, deep breaths, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and bringing clarity. On the other hand, shallow, erratic breathing keeps you in a fight or flight mode, hindering creative thought and emotional balance. In Buddhism, breath work is a foundational practice in anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. The Buddha taught that through observing and controlling breath, one can cultivate deep awareness and ultimately reach samadhi, a state of meditative absorption. This aligns closely with modern psychology, which recognizes controlled breathing as an effective method to regulate emotions and enhance focus. A story of breath and transformation. Let me share with you the story of Michael, a corporate executive who was always anxious, constantly chasing deadlines, and struggling to find meaning in his life. He had read about meditation and mindfulness but dismissed them as abstract concepts. One day, during a trip to Japan, he visited a Zen monastery. The head monk introduced him to a simple practice: inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, exhale for 8 seconds. Skeptical but desperate, Michael followed the monk's instructions. At first, nothing changed. But as he continued the practice daily, he began to notice shifts. His focus sharpened, stress levels dropped, and for the first time in years, he felt a sense of control over his emotions. More importantly, he found himself making better decisions and manifesting positive changes in his personal and professional life. Michael's story is not unique. Many people have tapped into the power of conscious breathing to rewire their thought patterns and align their actions with their aspirations. The hidden potential of breath: unlocking the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind operates like a vast, fertile field. Every thought and belief you plant there shapes your reality. But here's the challenge: most of us plant seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation, often without realizing it. Breathwork helps reprogram the subconscious by shifting brainwave activity from beta, stressful, analytical thinking, to alpha, relaxed, open awareness. This state is where the mind becomes highly receptive to new ideas and affirmations. In Hinduism, pranayama, breath control, is used to regulate prana, life energy, while in Tibetan Buddhism, practitioners use tummo breathing to access deep meditative states. The principle remains the same: control the breath, and you control the mind. A practical technique: the 4-7-8 breathwork method. Let's explore a simple but effective breathwork practice that can help you manifest your goals and cultivate inner peace. How to do it? 1. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes and take a moment to relax your body. 3. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, filling your lungs completely. 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. This is the moment of stillness, where your subconscious becomes highly receptive. 5. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, releasing all tension and resistance. 6. Repeat this cycle for 5 to 7 rounds, focusing on your intention with each breath. During the breath hold, visualize your desire as if it has already happened. Engage all your senses. What do you see, feel, hear, or even smell in this reality? This technique aligns your mind with your goals, making manifestation effortless. A Buddhist perspective: breath as a path to enlightenment. Breath is more than just a manifestation tool, it is the foundation of spiritual awakening. In Vipassana meditation, practitioners are taught to observe the natural breath as a way to develop insight and detachment from suffering. One of the most famous teachings in the Dhammapada states, "The mindful breathe freely, the heedless are already dead." This reminds us that conscious breathing is a sign of an awakened mind, one that is fully present in the now. Unlike manifestation techniques that focus solely on external desires, Buddhism teaches that the ultimate goal is inner liberation, freedom from attachment, suffering, and illusion. Common misconceptions about breath work and manifestation. 1. Breathing alone won't change my life. Breathing alone is not a magic wand, but it is a catalyst. Combined with right intention, action, and mindfulness, it becomes a powerful force for transformation. 2. Manifestation is just wishful thinking. Manifestation is not about waiting for miracles, it's about aligning your energy with your actions. Controlled breathing helps clear the mind, increase focus, and make better choices, which ultimately leads to achieving your goals. 3. I don't have time for breath work. It takes less than 5 minutes to practice mindful breathing. If you have time to scroll through social media, you have time to breathe consciously. Final reflections: applying breath work in daily life. So, how can you start applying breath work to your everyday life? 1. Begin each morning with 5 deep breaths before checking your phone. 2. Use breath awareness during stressful moments. Pause and take a slow inhale before reacting. 3. Before sleeping, do a short breath work practice to clear your mind and set an intention for the next day. 4. Incorporate breath-focused meditation at least once a week to strengthen mental clarity and emotional resilience. The true power of breath is not just in what it can help you manifest, it lies in how it reconnects you with the present moment, the only space where life truly unfolds. Remember, your breath is always with you. It is both a teacher and a guide. Use it wisely, and watch your life transform from within. The subconscious mind, the gateway to transformation. Your subconscious mind is a powerful force that shapes your reality, influencing 95% of your thoughts and actions. It operates beneath your conscious awareness, silently dictating your habits, emotions, and decisions. Without guidance, it can become an untamed garden, overgrown with fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs. Think of your subconscious as fertile soil. Whatever you plant there, whether positive or negative, will grow. If you constantly feed it with worries and anxieties, you cultivate an inner world of stress. But if you nurture it with clarity, purpose, and breath-centered awareness, you create a mindset of resilience and possibility. This is where breath work becomes a crucial tool. Your breath serves as a bridge between the conscious and the subconscious, allowing you to reprogram negative thought patterns and cultivate a more empowered mindset. A story of change: the monk and the warrior. There's an ancient Buddhist story about a fierce warrior who sought wisdom from a Zen master. The warrior had spent his life in battle, consumed by anger and aggression. He asked the master, "How can I find peace when my mind is filled with rage?" The Zen master handed him a bowl of water. "Strike the surface," he instructed. The warrior obeyed, sending ripples across the bowl. "Now be still." The master waited until the water settled. "Look at your reflection," he said. The warrior saw his face clearly for the first time. "Your mind is like this water," the master explained. "When disturbed, it is chaotic. But through stillness, through breath, it reflects truth." The warrior took the lesson to heart and began practicing conscious breathing daily. Over time, his rage diminished, replaced by clarity and inner balance. This story illustrates a profound truth: when we learn to still our breath, we still our mind. And in that stillness, transformation begins. The hidden potential of breath: unlocking the subconscious mind. Breath work helps reprogram the subconscious by shifting brainwave activity from beta, stressful, analytical thinking, to alpha, relaxed, open awareness. This state is where the mind becomes highly receptive to new ideas and affirmations. Consider the story of Sarah, a young woman battling self-doubt. After years of internalized negative beliefs, she discovered a Buddhist meditation retreat where she learned the so-hum breathing technique, silently saying so on the inhale and hum on the exhale. Within weeks of practice, her mindset shifted. She stopped reacting to life with fear and instead approached challenges with clarity and purpose. Her breath became the tool that reshaped her reality. The science and spirituality of breath. Modern neuroscience supports what ancient wisdom has long suggested: breath is a direct line of communication to the nervous system. When you take slow, deep breaths, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and bringing clarity. On the other hand, shallow, erratic breathing keeps you in a fight or flight mode, hindering creative thought and emotional balance. In Buddhism, breathwork is a foundational practice in anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. The Buddha taught that through observing and controlling breath, one can cultivate deep awareness and ultimately reach samadhi, a state of meditative absorption. This aligns closely with modern psychology, which recognizes controlled breathing as an effective method to regulate emotions and enhance focus. The subconscious mind, the gateway to transformation. Your subconscious mind is a powerful force that shapes your reality, influencing 95% of your thoughts and actions. It operates beneath your conscious awareness, silently dictating your habits, emotions, and decisions. Without guidance, it can become an untamed garden, overgrown with fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs. Think of your subconscious as fertile soil. Whatever you plant there, whether positive or negative, will grow. If you constantly feed it with worries and anxieties, you cultivate an inner world of stress. But if you nurture it with clarity, purpose, and breath-centered awareness, you create a mindset of resilience and possibility. This is where breathwork becomes a crucial tool. Your breath serves as a bridge between the conscious and the subconscious, allowing you to reprogram negative thought patterns and cultivate a more empowered mindset. The science behind breath control. Breath control plays a fundamental role in regulating the autonomic nervous system, which governs involuntary bodily functions such as heart rate, digestion, and stress response. Understanding the science of breath can help us harness its power to influence our mental and physical states. 1. The role of the nervous system. The body's autonomic nervous system has two main branches. The sympathetic nervous system, SNS. This is your body's fight or flight response. When breathing is shallow and rapid, the SNS is activated, causing stress, increased heart rate, and heightened alertness. The parasympathetic nervous system, PNS. This is responsible for rest, relaxation, and recovery. Deep, slow breathing activates the PNS, promoting a state of calm and balance. By practicing conscious breath control, we can shift from an anxious state to a relaxed one, improving mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall well-being. The power of breath holds. Another fascinating aspect of breath control is breath retention, or holding the breath for a few moments after inhalation. This technique has been found to increase carbon dioxide, CO2, levels in the blood, improving oxygen delivery to the brain and vital organs. Shift brain waves from beta, alert, problem-solving mode, to alpha, relaxed, open awareness mode, making it easier to absorb information and maintain focus. Improve emotional regulation by reducing stress hormone production and enhancing resilience to challenges. This practice is often used in yogic breathing, pranayama, Zen meditation, and Tibetan Tummo techniques, all of which emphasize breath retention as a way to deepen awareness and inner transformation. A story of breath and inner strength. One of the most remarkable stories about breath control comes from a Vietnamese monk named Thich Quang Duc, who, in 1963, performed one of the most powerful acts of self-discipline in history. Protesting the oppression of Buddhists in Vietnam, he sat in complete stillness and control as he set himself ablaze in a meditative state. This extreme act was only possible because of his mastery over breath and mind. It demonstrated the power of deep concentration and breath control in transcending physical pain and achieving an unshakable inner peace. While we may not face such extreme conditions, this story teaches us a profound lesson. Through mastery of breath, we can endure hardship, maintain emotional composure, and find peace in the face of adversity. The true power of breath is not just in what it can help you manifest, it lies in how it reconnects you with the present moment, the only space where life truly unfolds. The 111 breath technique to activate the subconscious and manifest desires. An ancient practice from Tantra teachings, the 111 breath technique is designed to reprogram the subconscious and help individuals manifest their deepest aspirations. This practice allows practitioners to harness breath as a vehicle for transformation. How to perform the 111 breath technique. Step 1. Preparation. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, ensuring your body is fully relaxed. Set a clear intention. What do you want to manifest? Feel the emotions associated with achieving this goal. Step 2. The 4, 7, 8 breath pattern. Inhale deeply through the nose for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 7 seconds. This is the Pa-ai state, where the subconscious becomes highly receptive. Exhale slowly through the mouth for 8 seconds, releasing all tension and resistance. Repeat this cycle 5 to 7 times. Step 3. Visualization and emotional engagement. During the breath hold, vividly imagine your desired outcome as if it has already happened. Feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement as though your goal is already a reality. Silently affirm statements like, "I am successful," "I am abundant," or "I am filled with energy." Step 4. Closing and daily practice. Return to normal breathing and allow yourself to feel a sense of gratitude. Trust that your subconscious has absorbed your intention. Practice daily, ideally in the morning or before sleep, for the most profound impact. A story of transformation, the athlete and the breathwork practice. James, a professional athlete, struggled with performance anxiety. Despite rigorous physical training, his mental blocks kept him from excelling. After being introduced to the 111 breath technique, he made it a daily ritual. Each morning, he visualized standing on the podium, holding his medal. He engaged all his senses: the sound of cheering, the feel of the medal's weight, and the rush of accomplishment. Over time, his subconscious began aligning his actions with this vision. Within months, his mindset shifted, and his performance dramatically improved, leading him to win his first championship. His success wasn't just about talent, it was about retraining his mind through breath. The application of the Soham mantra. The So-Hum mantra is a powerful meditation technique that synchronizes breath with the universal rhythm. It aligns the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing deep introspection and transformation. Inhale, silently say so, symbolizing your connection to the universe. Exhale, silently say hum, representing unity with your true self. By combining So-Hum with the 111 breath technique, practitioners can amplify their ability to manifest desires and reach deeper states of awareness. A story of inner awakening, the scholar and the monk. A well-known scholar once sought wisdom from a Buddhist monk. Despite his knowledge, he felt restless and disconnected from his true purpose. The monk introduced him to the So-Hum mantra, advising him to practice it daily with breath awareness. Skeptical at first, the scholar reluctantly began chanting So on his inhale and hum on his exhale. After weeks of practice, he noticed something profound. His racing thoughts slowed, his mind became clearer, and for the first time, he felt a deep sense of inner peace. One evening, while meditating by the river, he watched the water flow effortlessly, reflecting the sky. In that moment, he realized he, too, was part of the cosmic rhythm. His mind and breath were no longer separate from the universe. The restlessness that had plagued him for years dissolved, replaced by clarity and purpose. This story illustrates the power of breath and mantra in reconnecting us to our true essence. When we align our breath with intention, we align our life with purpose. Breath as a tool for transformation and manifestation. Breath control is not just about improving health, it is about unlocking your full potential and turning dreams into reality. By consistently practicing these techniques, individuals can shift their mindset, reduce stress, and manifest positive changes in their lives. This is similar to how certain species, such as the Galapagos tortoise, utilize slow, deliberate breathing to conserve energy and thrive in challenging environments. Just as these creatures extend their lifespan by regulating their breath, humans can extend their mental and emotional well-being through conscious breathing. Practicing breath work daily and sharing your experiences with a community can amplify this transformation. When we inspire others to harness the power of breath, we create a ripple effect of positivity and change. So, take a deep breath, embrace the practice, and watch as your life transforms one breath at a time. The last breath before transformation. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep inhale, hold it, now exhale slowly. As you release that breath, let go of any doubt, any resistance, any thought that tells you this is just another practice, just another idea. Because the truth is, your breath is not just air moving in and out of your lungs, it is life itself, flowing through you, guiding you, shaping you. From the ancient teachings of Buddhism to the latest breakthroughs in neuroscience, one truth remains unchanged: the way you breathe determines the way you live. A restless breath creates a restless mind. A steady breath builds a steady heart. A conscious breath awakens a conscious life. So, what will you choose? Will you let your breath remain an unconscious habit, or will you harness its power to reshape your reality? Will you continue rushing through life, or will you take a pause just long enough to breathe with intention, to realign, to transform? Because transformation doesn't begin with some grand event, some monumental shift. It begins here. With a single breath. With this breath. So take one more deep, slow, intentional. And as you exhale, step into the new version of yourself. Your journey starts now. Follow Buddhist teachings to learn more about the benefits that can be applied to your life.